welcome to IP Expo. At IP Expo, Panasonic are using this venue as an opportunity to show video systems, particular video surveillance, and our business voice communications integrated together and running over an IP infrastructure. It's the perfect venue for that. So if you think about convergence as a general term these days, everybody's talking converged networks, converged fixed, mobile, but what they typically limit their perspective to is convergence onto an IP infrastructure. So what you have are islands or subsystems of functionality. You have a video subsystem here, which may be doing your surveillance. You have a business voice subsystem here, which is doing your voice communications. You have your printing, your serving, imaging, and other aspects, all operating as subsystems. What Panasonic have done is taken a new view of convergence. We're actually having events that would occur on one subsystem create actions on another subsystem. In this case, it's like applications or systems convergence, the next generation of convergence, if you like. So let me give you an example. Suppose you have a fully networked building, IP-based. On your windows or your doors, you have dry contact alarms, which are also connected to your IP infrastructure. Your building is also wired up with video surveillance security, video recording devices, voice over IP telephony systems. Now imagine this building is attacked or burgled. Somebody breaks in through a window. The first thing they're going to do is disturb the dry contact alarm. Now normally, in a standalone subsystem, that would just raise an alarm or possibly even dial out. In a converged system, the breaking of that contact could actually send a message back to our Panasonic alarm manager, would understand from its own filtering table what actions to take and implement in other subsystems. So one action might be to start a video camera, a surveillance camera, in the particular zone where the alarm contact was broken. So whether if it's a school, it's a classroom; if it's an office, it's an office room or a basement or so forth. It's also instruct the network video recorder to start recording from that camera as well. So there's hard documentary evidence that a crime is being committed. Then moving into another subsystem, PAM might actually be dialing 999 or another emergency alarm call number. If you have mobile security, it could be ringing an extension line, which could be twinned to a DECT phone or other mobile phone that on-site security could be happening. It could, even if it's a highly secure premise, initiate a lockdown procedure. Now that's just one example. Think about other aspects of building management. You've got fire alarms, water purification, humidity detectors. All of those, when activated, will create a particular event. Now, what you don't want is that event just to be handled by the subsystem alone. What you want it to do is initiate other activities in other subsystems. So raise a phone alarm, put messages out through your PA system, start recording so you have evidential information that can be submitted in court at a later date. Even printing your printers there, your printing subsystem, and have a hard copy of the incident report printed out for your insurance claim for the window. Anything's possible. But that, from a Panasonic perspective, is the biggest trend going forward. Stage one might have been bringing everything onto a common corporate networking infrastructure that's been enabled by IP. The second element is to actually integrate those systems and converge the systems together. The whole, in fact, being greater than the sum of the parts, if you want to think of it that way. It's on a smart network. And I apologize because that's my phone ringing in my pocket now.